How long have you guys been waiting in line for?
45 minutes, 50
If
minutes.
not more,
Yeah.
Probably close to an hour.
54, 55 minutes.
Why wait so long?
It's so good. Actually, it's a lot of food for a good price.
There's a level of care there that you don't really see in a lot of
Yeah.
places for sure. This dude, he's always super happy.
Yeah. Like, people talk about it a lot.
It's kind of like the king of the food trucks.
The whole you're not a UT student until you've got it done selling once.
Ayo, $12. Thank you. 日本から来て、私は大阪で育ちました。私がアメリカに来たのは日本で、ある社長さんと出会って、その人が、シェフが欲しいというのでアメリカにその人と一緒に来ました。レストランをオープンした時に、エドワードは、オープニングメンバーで入ってくれたのでそこで出会いました。
I'm Edward Sumner, and I'm the owner and founder of Dawn.
Sushi is actually just fermented meat or fish, which was meant for preservation.
I always wanted to open a food truck. I was a student without a big budget, and I was always very heartbroken by the type of food that the students at UT were eating. So every dollar I made, I was putting it in a bank and saving up. And I was able to consolidate $28,000. One day, I called Omi. We went out to start looking at food trucks on Craigslist.
その後エドワードと一緒にフードトラックやりましょうって話になった時に、アメリカでやっとなんか自分の人生がスタートしたなって思いました。
By the time we bought the truck, painted it, got all the kitchen equipment, signed a lease, and I looked at my bank account and there was only $500 left. By the end of the month, we needed to secure $5,000. So we had 11 days to generate enough money to continue.
Look at this sticker right here.
We opened on a Monday, and by the time Saturday rolled around, we had a line before we opened. People were waiting for us to open. A lot of the people who tried our food, they were absolutely blown away that they received something at such a quality for $5, tax included. And luckily we were successful enough to make it to the next month.
初めは成功でした。初めは成功したい。ビジネスで成功したいって。でも、このドンっていうレストランのビジネスのスタイルで、いろんな、学生とかいろんな人を本当にポジティブに明るく笑顔にしたい。このサービス業、人にするサービス業っていうのは僕は大好きで、なぜかってそのモチベーションが何から来るかってありがとう。ありがとうとか笑顔がないサービス業なんてそれサービスになってないから。はい、Thank you!
Dawn started off as a food truck, and we were able to upgrade into a restaurant at the same spot that Omi and I met. Walking through those doors, I cried and I screamed for maybe 15 minutes straight because it really did feel like the community wanted us to thrive, and I had never had such dynamic emotions ever in my life. We signed a 3-year lease with that brick and mortar property, and the owner gave us a very, very prorated rate because we were filling in for another lease. And maybe 2 months prior to our lease expiring, he's like, I need to have a meeting with you. And we sat down and he said, this is how much I was supposed to be charging you, and this is what I have to charge you. And I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. There's so many different businesses from around America usurping the land in Austin right now, and it's just the inevitability that I have to move in accordance with them. We didn't want to raise the prices any more than we had to, and so we decided that we would be doing more for the community, in our opinion, if we were to move back to a food trailer.
Why not just raise the prices and stay in Austin?
それはもし俺が自分の信念こうしたいってだから12ドルにしたらお金払える人は喜ぶかもしれんけどそれは嫌やっていう人は違うネガティブを持ってしまうやんってあそこドン上げたとかじゃなくて並んでも安いから食べたい俺は安くしたいからこれをやるすごく俺の考え方やろ俺しか喜ばへんやんか、だからいつもウィンウィンじゃないと俺はビジネスは嫌って俺の信念がなかったら今のドンはないと思ってるから、それは間違ってないと思う、
People would tell us they don't have a car, they don't have a lot of spare change, they don't know how to cook. It's an outlet for a lot of these people that went through similar experiences, maybe to myself when I was in college. And we tend to listen to those voices a little more closely. We received a letter from the UT Co-op stating every food truck needs to move out. They elected to change the food truck lot into a parking garage. Business is business, so. There's definitely some fear that we won't be able to move to an ideal location. The closest place is on Dean Keaton in Red River, which is super far away. The property is 1,600 feet and they're charging $16,000 a month. So you can imagine how much more it is on the drag and why most businesses only stay open for maybe 6 months at a time. When you are these California or New York companies buying all the land, it just makes sense for you to work with a bigger corporate entity than it is to work with a small business with hardly any guarantors.
この今のパートのセクションは全て自分の人生のこのジャーニーの一つのパートしかないから全部が楽しみに生きたいって、生きていきたいって全てを楽しみにって悪いこともいいこともって立ち止まることはなく次ポジティブに自分の運命やなと思いながら。
Is small business dead in Austin? Man, I can't recommend it to anyone that I know. My heart goes out to everyone who tried.
毎日こんだけ来てくれてたのに、突然トラックがいなくなってしまって本当に申し訳ないと思っています。そして、オースティンに帰ってくる時には、さらに自分たちの料理味付けサービスすべてアップグレードして、帰ってくるって約束します。